Mrs. Allen or Miss Allen?
It's Mrs. still.
Mrs. Okay. You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, my husband and I have been separated for 5 months.
Okay.
And now I have filed for divorce. He has started seeing someone else, and I would like back pay for our son. He is 12 years old.
Okay. Do you want back pay because he's seeing someone else?
Well, because he is supporting somebody else. He's no longer in our home. Okay. And I would like to have back pay and start paying child support for our son, that he is living with me.
She walked into the courtroom with determination, still holding the title Mrs. Eve despite 5 painful months of separation. Her husband had left her for another woman and abandoned their 12-year-old son. Her voice was steady, not broken, as she demanded not only child support, but also back pay. She argued that while he supported someone new, his own child was neglected. Was this case about betrayal or about justice?
I would like to have back pay and start paying child support for our son, that he is living with me.
Okay. I just want to make sure we're not... You want back pay for the child, right? Not necessarily because he's moved on.
Yes.
Okay. Since he left, has he given you any type of support?
Yes.
Okay. How much?
About
600.
600 each month?
Money orders every month, ma'am.
Okay. Money orders? Okay, good. And it looks like you turned those in to me. Okay. So you want child support and back pay?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
The judge pressed for answers, asking if this case was about revenge or true responsibility. Mrs. Allen firmly stated that she only wanted fairness, not revenge. She explained he had been sending $600 monthly. But was it enough to cover a child's needs? Was it even properly documented? The court now had to separate raw emotions from financial truth. Her next request shocked the room and pushed the case into a deeper battle.
So you want child support and back pay?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. And what do you have to say about that?
I don't think I need to give back pay. It's like we just had mentioned. I've been giving her $600 every month in money orders. Plus I take care of the insurance.
Okay, and how much is the insurance exactly?
Insurance is $109.
Okay, and I like that you came prepared with your notes and stuff. You don't see too many people come to court with their documents, so that's good. So about this significant other, do you believe that that's the reason you're being brought to court now?
Yes, completely.
He arrived confidently, carrying money order receipts and health insurance records. To him, $600 each month plus insurance coverage proved he was doing enough. But when asked why he thought she had dragged him to court, his answer stunned the room. Because he had moved on with someone new. Now the question became clear. Was this trial really about supporting a child, or about dealing with heartbreak? The tension kept building
the reason
higher.
You're being brought to court now?
Yes, completely.
Okay. Is there a story behind that? Like, did they have an argument, a disagreement?
Well, they don't like each other.
I mean, obviously.
Well, thing is that she's a yoga instructor.
Okay.
And she works, she does her yoga. And the woman I'm seeing now actually is a former student of hers.
Oh, so you know her.
Knew her.
You knew her?
Yes.
Were you guys friends?
She was acquaintance that I'd help her, took her under my wing. She's younger, she's 20 years younger than me.
Then came the twist no one was ready for. His new partner was once her yoga student, someone she had mentored and guided years earlier. The shocking 20-year age difference added to the sting. They were never close friends, yet the betrayal cut deep. That same young woman was now living with her husband. The betrayal now had a name, a history, and a face. The emotional unraveling in court was just beginning.
I'd help her, took her under my wing. She's younger, she's 20 years younger than me.
And you're mad about that?
I'm not happy about it. I mean, wouldn't you be? I mean, what do you expect, you know?
Well, me personally, you know, this has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, this caught me off guard. I do focus myself a lot at work. He gets upset, I'm hardly focusing on him, so I guess that's why he's decided to find somebody else.
She's focused on her work and not on me and her son. That's the reason why we're having issues now.
Okay. And that's the reason, obviously, why you guys are split and you're with someone else.
Yes, ma'am.
She admitted something important. Her attention had been on her career, and she never imagined that focus would cost her marriage. He argued that her distance and neglect pushed him away, leaving him feeling invisible. But the bigger issue was clear. Should the blame for a broken marriage be measured in dollars when a child's needs remain? The judge prepared to respond, raising a question that could change the entire case.
And that's the reason, obviously, why you guys are split and you're with someone else.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Based on your financial documents that you provided, it looks like you own an accounting firm. You make about $85,000 a year?
Correct.
Okay. And health insurance, you said, who covers that?
I do.
How much is that?
$109 a month.
Okay. So what we are going to do is calculate your child support. And the way that it works is whatever the calculation comes out to, if there is a difference, then the back pay would be what you've already paid would be a credit towards that.
The numbers told a story the courtroom couldn't ignore. With a steady yearly salary of $85,000, his income painted a clear picture. Was $600 a month plus health insurance really enough to match that earning level? The judge carefully reviewed every detail before beginning the math. And when the calculations were complete, it was clear this result could cost him far more than money. It could strip him of his pride as well.
Then the back pay would be what you've already paid would be a credit towards that. So you wouldn't necessarily get the full amount of what the back pay should be. And you shouldn't expect it because he has proof that he's giving you money and you actually agreed that he's been giving you money. So based on your $85,000 a year, I have your gross at $6,974. Net comes out to $5,493.29. And I gave you credit for your medical, the $109 that you carry for the child, and that's for the child only, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
The judge laid everything on the table. Net income, deductions, healthcare costs, and child expenses were reviewed in detail. Despite the father's proof of consistent payments, the official calculations showed a much larger gap than he expected. Even though his contributions were recognized, they did not meet the legal requirement. The tension grew heavier as the final ruling approached. The courtroom leaned in, waiting to hear if she would truly win.
That you carry for the child, and that's for the child only, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I gave you credit for that. So that brings your child support obligation, well, not the full amount, but it's $1,098.60, okay? $1,098.60. And when you multiply that by 5 months, back pay comes out to $5,493, giving you credit for what you've paid. You said $600?
Yes.
Okay, so $600 times 5 for the past 5 months will be $3,000. That's what you get a credit for.
Dollar by dollar, the truth was revealed. The judge announced that $5,493 was owed in unpaid support. However, since $3,000 had already been paid, the remaining back pay was $2,493. It wasn't the full victory she had hoped for, but it wasn't a total loss either. Now the question became how he would repay it. And most importantly, what would this mean for their 12-year-old son? The drama continued to build.
Times 5 for the past 5 months will be $3,000. That's what you get a credit for. So when you apply the credit to the $5,493, it comes out to $2,493 that's remaining for back pay. So the way that we kind of make sure you pay that over time, you want to cover the interest on the amount each month.
Okay.
So you can do about $149 would be interest if you do like 6% interest every month, which is what the state is entitled to. So about $150 a month would cover the interest, and you would add that to the monthly child support obligation.
But the court wasn't finished yet. Interest was added, 6% on the balance, creating an additional $150 payment every month on top of regular support. The total now rose higher than expected. His usual $600 contribution no longer matched the new requirement. The added pressure raised doubts. Would this financial weight finally force him to change, or would it push him into deeper resistance? The ruling grew tougher, and the shock hit harder.
The monthly child support obligation, so that will make your full monthly child support obligation of $1,248.
Okay. But
And once that $2,493 is paid in full, the amount will go back down to the $1,098.60.
Okay, but why do I need to pay back pay?
I mean, I've been giving her money. I think the 600 was sufficient.
Well, technically, it is good that you did give her money, but your child support obligation based on what you make comes out to about $400.
The judgment came down like a gavel strike. The new order demanded $1,248 each month. This figure included regular support, plus the interest on unpaid back pay. He argued that $600 was fair, but the judge reminded him that every cent had been calculated under the law. His face told the story: shock, disbelief, and regret. But the bigger debate remained. Was this ruling a fair outcome or an excessive punishment?
Comes out to about $400 more than that. So you were short. Had you been giving her $1,000 a month, it would have probably covered it minus maybe $100 or something like that. But yeah, that's the reason why you have back pay owed. But you did get a credit for the $600 that you did give her for the past 5 months. Okay. Do you all have any other questions? Anything else we need to discuss here today? Okay. Well, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed. You're welcome.
Finally, the case closed with clarity. His payments were acknowledged, but the truth was undeniable. They were not enough. He owed back pay, plus interest, though credit was given for what he had already contributed. The judgment wasn't perfect, but it was balanced. As they walked out of the courtroom, silence filled the air. It left one question echoing. Was justice truly served? Share your thoughts, comment below, and subscribe for more real courtroom drama.